everybody, this is Zaxter99. Today I am showing a video of a couple of days ago when we had our bearded dragon Rocky. Now it's been about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks I think, since he's actually had a poop. And bearded dragons actually go number 1 and number 2. This is why I love the forums that I go to so much, beardeddragon.org. I actually asked for help there, kind of let people know what was going on. Got a suggestion here after I had tried everything that I knew. I knew my heating and my lighting and everything was correct, and they suggested that I go and buy some baby food prunes or like applesauce. So prunes sounded good to me, so that's what I did. I went and bought a little thing of baby food. It doesn't cost much, and they suggested that I put a little bit of honey and a little bit of vegetable oil in there. So I probably put about a half a teaspoon of vegetable oil, half a teaspoon of honey in there, mixed it all up, and tried to see if he would eat it. Now, when I first actually put it in front of his face, he kind of went to town on it, was licking it like crazy. That was before I got the camera. So then I was like, wow, let me go ahead and put this on camera so I can show people how to help their bearded dragons, and this is what he did. On camera, he wasn't having any of it. Doesn't it always work like that? But yeah, the first time I stuck it right in front of his face right after I made it, he just was lapping it up with his tongue, seemed curious. I was like, wow, he loves this stuff. But it was only for probably 5 seconds that he was going at it, and then I decided to get the camera. And then he just wasn't having any of it at all. He kept trying to put it right in front of him like I did the first time, and he was like, no thanks. No thank you, I don't want that. So I wanted him to eat a little bit more, because I figured it might help him, especially since I got the advice from somebody on that forums, on the beardeddragon.org forums. And what I did is I went ahead and dabbed it on his nose. Now, nobody suggested this. I just went ahead and tried it to see if he might, lick at it with his tongue. And sure enough,
now he's getting it. Yeah.
Sure enough, after a couple of minutes, he started lapping at least a little bit of it up with his tongue.
So it works.
And I was like, okay, well, that's encouraging. But it looks like he only got it right there where his mouth parts. So what I had to do was take the stick again with the baby prunes and honey and vegetable oil mixed. Just a teeny bit of vegetable oil and honey, guys, and mix that in good. And I dabbed some more on him. And I did this about probably, 4 or 5 times. Just dabbed a little bit on him. Whole process took maybe 15 minutes. And I just kind of waited. Sometimes it took him a couple of minutes before he actually tongued it up there. He's got a big old gobble, at least on camera. It's pretty big. But at least it looked like he was getting a little bit with his tongue. So like I say, I did that several times for him. He doesn't seem like he's got an impaction or anything like that. He's still pretty energetic for the most part. Still dances a lot and stuff, but after I was done, I did go ahead and get a little paper towel, just dipped it in water, and tried to clean it off of him. I didn't want to leave big gobs of baby prunes to dry on his nose or under his mouth. He's a pretty good bearded dragon. He's never bit or snapped at us or anything like that, and I don't know if this is our first bearded dragon, so I don't know if all the bearded dragons would be this tolerant, since this is our first one. I assume he's a pretty good bearded dragon. But I kind of cleaned him up like
Rocky.
that. Kind of pet him a little bit. And hope that the prunes would work. And it wasn't.
Good job, Rocky.
15 minutes later.
Looks like the prunes actually worked, buddy. Yeah, looks like your prunes worked.
This is about 15 minutes later.
Hope you feel better.
Came back.
Because you now, after 18 days, you pooped. All right, so that works. Good boy.
Yay, Rocky. All right.
You feel better, buddy? You feel better? Yeah.
So we had tried everything, baths and all kinds of stuff, and this was what actually worked for this. Hopefully this will help you guys out. Be sure you rate my video. Be sure you leave comments if you have any questions or anything. Be sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.